Let's move along to another very important thing that is in every one of our kitchens, and that's tap water. We cook in it, we drink it, but have you ever stopped to think about what's in your tap water? And could it be cleaner? Well, the quick answer to that question is yes. This is Aquasana's countertop water filter with the replacement cartridges. Being able to filter the water as it comes out of your tap, running through those hoses, through a wonderful filtration system, and then coming back out crystal clear and pure is what it's all about. $99.98, and when you wonder just how dirty your regular water is, you might be a little amazed when you see the difference after you've used the Aquasana. Joining us is Derek Mellencamp. He is our representative from the company that makes Aquasana. And, sir, it's good to have you here.
Nice to be here.
Welcome to QVC.
Thank you, David.
Nice to see you, buddy. This is such an important tool for anyone to have in their kitchen because
Indeed it is.
I think a lot of us just use our tap water every day assuming that it's really nice and clean.
True.
When, in fact, the standards for regular tap water are not all that stringent, and there are a lot of things in there that we don't even realize.
Yeah, you know, that's so true. The government designed our tap water regulations about 50 years ago when the primary concern was to remove bacteria from water.
Sure.
So just put a lot of chlorine bleach in there and you'll kill the bacteria. Since then, thousands of chemicals have entered kind of industrial use in our water streams. And the U.S. government and the FDA are really only regulating around 100 of those.
Right.
So it's really important that you filter your water.
And this is that system that you'll want to use. Aquasana brings us this countertop. Show us how this works because, first of all, very easy to install, and this is going to be something very, very simple to work with because your hose system will attach to your faucet, and then the water as it comes out will be fed through these tubes into the filter system and then back into your faucet to come out a secondary opening. Okay.
Yeah, so what we've done here is we've created a way that I can take this pretty disgusting water and run it through our filter. So there's actually a pump, and you can see it under the sink, and you'll hear it when it goes through this
Let me also tell you, the noise you're about to hear is not the noise you're going to hear when you set this up at home. We have a pump underneath that's going to pump this dirty water and purposely pump this water through the filtration system. So the noise you're about to hear is a little loud because of the pump we're using. It in no way will represent what you'll hear when you get this at home. All you'll hear is running water, okay?
Absolutely.
Here we go.
So I'm going to turn that on. I'm going to grab a glass from over here, David. Show you it pulling this water out of that vial. You can see it actually going down. There we go. Mm-hmm. So there it is in a glass. You know, you can see that that's pretty disgusting water.
Nobody would ever come close to drinking that, right? Oh, no way. So there you go.
There you go. If you hand me that actually extra glass right there,
Yes,
what
sir.
I'll do is I'll take that exact same water and I will run it through our filter.
Now you're going to see the water come through these clear hoses, and now the same water still going down out of our cylinder over on the side there, that same water is coming through this filter, and it is beautifully clear.
It's crystal clear and contaminant free. And
look, okay.
It's delicious.
There you go.
It's
and
delicious.
That's the kind of situation. Now look at the comparison. This was before, and this is after.
Yeah,
now, that's a pretty powerful pump.
Oh,
and
absolutely.
a pretty powerful filter system, I should say.
Absolutely. So what this is simulating is potentially some of the contaminants that you have in your water from dirt or other chemicals. I actually added a little chlorine bleach in there too.
Oh, okay. Come right over here if you will, Derek.
Yeah, you bet.
Because let's show everybody what you're going to get. When you order this system, first of all, Aquasana only sells this configuration on QVC.
That's right.
So if you were to go somewhere where Aquasana is sold and you tried to buy this same setup, you wouldn't find it.
You sure wouldn't.
Because only on QVC do we offer the 2 additional filters. There will be 2 that come inside the unit, and then you get 2 more. What's important to know is that this represents what's inside will handle the first 6 months that you own this.
That's right.
And your 2 extra filters will be the next 6 months, totaling a year of filtration.
Absolutely.
You also get the hose, and you also get a little better understanding through this animation of exactly how this works and how effective it is. Let's take a look.
Yeah.
Now, what are we seeing here?
So you're seeing the water flowing through the filter. You can see it goes through that A cartridge first that removes sediment, turbidity, and chlorine that cause problems with taste and odor. Mm-hmm. The second cartridge actually removes lead and some of the more complicated chemicals like volatile organic chemicals, pesticides, herbicides.
Sure.
So it's really concentrating on taking the nastier stuff out of the water that you're drinking.
It really is pretty amazing. And many of you may say, well, why do I need this? Because I like to drink a lot of bottled water. You would be amazed that not every bottled water company is held to the same standard.
Yeah, that's very true. About 60 to 70% of the bottled water in the U.S. is good, and it's held to a good standard, but you really never know what you're going to get with bottled water. And so if you're drinking tap water, if you're drinking filtered tap water, you always know what you're going to get, and you're getting healthy, clean water.
And that's very important. Let's also talk assembly on this, because I think a lot of people totally identify with the fact they want the water to be better, but they also want a system that's easy to install.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And this one's quite easy to install. We've got some footage here. Essentially, you take the valve that hooks up to your end of your faucet, and you just simply screw it on after unscrewing the aerator. It's that simple.
So you don't even need any tools unless you need a tool to get the old aerator off, probably.
That's right. And most of them you can get off with your hand.
Yeah.
Then you just take a look and see where your water is coming out of, and you plug it into the A cartridge, the one you saw on the first in that diagram. And there's only one remaining. You plug that into the B cartridge, and you are done.
And you're in business.
And you got clean, healthy water coming out of that filter.
All you do is turn the little toggle switch there, and then the water goes through the filtration system, comes back out a secondary opening, and that's your clean water. It's that simple. It's that important. We work really hard to make sure our homes are very clean. Why wouldn't you also work to make sure your water that you're drinking, cooking with, and brushing your teeth with is also very clean. Sir, it's good to have you here.
Thank you very much.
Real pleasure meeting you. Thanks so much. This is brand new today. It's V30586, and that is under $100. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Hey, let's also remind you about your blog, about my blog.